Is Fuzz here too? He hasn't said anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
He's
The
That
dead.
was
answer
he.
is yes.
No, he's dead.
Rip. Not
Yeah,
again.
he just ghosted me.
Greetings and welcome back to Holloway's Hideaway. Maybe we won't lose power, and it looks like we have volume, so maybe we'll have a good session this time. Yeah. Next, let's see. Last couple of sessions, we'll lump everything together for summary. The group arrived at a bridge crossing a gorge by the name of Ataz Muhaha, and decided to cross under the cover of night to avoid any trouble. Vil, however, got distracted by the gleam of some gemstones in this guardian statue's eyes as their lights passed by. When she made the attempt, the statue animated and beat the hell out of Vil, and he got a couple of good hits on Karan and Onyx before Karan swan dived off and beheaded him.
Yeah, Swan died.
Yeah, well, swan dive.
Gracefully.
That's totally what happened.
Yep.
I don't think that actually made it into the YouTube, did it? I think that ends up getting cut from the lack of volume.
It's fine.
It'll be
That's
on
fine.
mine when I actually
Yes.
upload it, but I've just been so busy.
Yeah, you're. I think you're actually still ahead of me though on uploading. I'm not sure.
That's scary.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I will get caught up on that. So then, through a series of polymorphing their Triceratopses into Quetzalcoatl's, I believe.
Yeah, that's
Yes. They knocked out several hours of travel, crossed over the remains of some large animal, and chose not to investigate, and took the last half-hour walk through the forest to approach Curseval on foot. Let's see. As of right now, one of the Triceratopses, Vil and Owen, have one level of exhaustion. And we are down D12 today, playing Leo. He's down some spell slots. I'm checking my notes from when the stream crashed last week. So Owen, or Fury, you missed. Owen does have one level of exhaustion from a sore throat. You guys have discovered that you drank some contaminated water that had some leeches.
At some point, I would have realized that I left poor Bonnie on cliffhanger. I would be like, everything's okay, by the way.
All right. I forgot about that. So you guys arrived at the base of the mountain to Curseval, and we're discussing climbing the rickety path up or using some form of magic when you see an individual leap off the cliff and descend on large feathered wings. And as they slow their approach and land beside you, you recognize Zephyr. And he said, I was beginning to get worried. It took you longer than I expected.
Had to make a couple of stops.
Well, they're ready for you. The teacher will meet with you at dinner this evening.
Okay. Should we walk up, or we could just like blink up?
No, if you have any means, then go right ahead.
Okay, cool. You're welcome to come along. You can come through this little gate thing I'm gonna make if you want, rather than flying back up.
No, much appreciated.
Oh, you're welcome. Alright, I'll cast Arcane Gate. And so you have to see where I'm putting it, so I'm going to put it on the edge of the top of the cliff.
Okay.
So when you step out, I'm just going to let everybody know, when you step out, just walk forwards, right? Don't stagger or anything, just walk forwards, otherwise you might fall off.
Okay.
All right.
This can only end well.
100%.
So long as you don't stagger.
This is
That'd
how
be great.
Simon kills us all.
What'll be the first time?
He's been planning it for a while.
All right. What is the order of operations here? Who's Who's taking the
I'll
first
go.
step through the gate?
I'll go first.
All right.
Simon's gonna go last so that he can make sure everybody gets through before it closes.
I'll go second to last, I guess.
Okay, then Bill will go third to last.
I'll just walk in whenever.
All right. And Leo says that he will stay down here with the Triceratops, and he and Sid will look after them. And if you guys need him, let him know, and he'll be up there in a hurry.
Sounds
Alright,
good.
be careful.
As you guys all step through, and you gather atop, and you watch the gate close. And Simon is not there.
What?
Oh, it's gone again?
This is a frequent thing that happens with him.
Yes.
Okay. Well, at least we're not somewhere random. Right? I look around, make sure we're actually at the top of the cliff.
Yeah, you guys are at the top of the cliff. Actually, I have a decent map for this. You guys are on the walkway about here-ish. What was that?
If I carefully look over the edge and look down, I can see that Simon is gone.
That is correct. The gates have closed. You see the two Triceratops with Leo and Sid.
Did I see anything behind me?
Sid?
Because he was behind me, right?
Oh, like the monkey said.
The monkey Sid.
I forgot his name. He named the monkey stick.
All right. So what would you guys like to do?
What is
Zephyr,
it?
yes, Zephyr starts to walk up. It's old stone buildings carved in. These two lower ones sort of seem to have a bunch of equipment, so various armors and pole arms are mounted here. And from here up, the walkways are pretty well maintained, though definitely aged.
I guess they don't really have to use them all that much.
Nope.
Perks of having wings, I guess.
Yep.
Mushari will lean over and look down, and he says, "Well, that's a lot faster. It usually takes about an hour to get up here."
Wow, okay. So,
Is it
Like it's
faster
spelled
going
useful.
down?
I mean, if you jump on it, it'll be faster.
You're good at that.
Yeah, well, someone had to save Bill.
And I thank
I
you.
still appreciate it.
Alright, so we just have to hang around till we can meet this leader person.
You probably start walking up. Like following him.
Yeah, Zephyr, where are we supposed to just hang out while we wait?
Zephyr?
Yeah.
Do what?
DM's concentrating. Oh, that's loud.
Fucking hell. I'm
The
awake.
aliens are attacking.
I'm fucking awake, don't worry, guys.
I'm sorry, I thought I muted it.
All right. What was the question? I apologize.
We asked Zephyr where can we hang out while we wait?
It says, "You guys can just blend in." He says, sort of weird, as he's starting to lead you guys up the path, and you're looking around, and everybody here that you see is Aarakocra. And
Vil takes the lesson to heart and will, at the nearest opportunity, turn into an Aarakocra.
out in the open, or you just duck into a building?
Ducking like somewhere else, not in the open.
Okay. It says you can that there are various chores that require seeing to. Uh, Cleaning the village and preparing for the evening.
I mean, do you want us to help do these chores?
If you want, or you can just relax. You guys have been traveling through the jungle for how long now?
All right, have you got like a healer here that can look at Bill and Owen?
And one
They,
of our Triceratops.
That
We
would be
drank
teacher.
from that water. Well, don't die in the meantime, Bill and Owen.
Make no promises.
Why do you exclude the Triceratops?
Because it's not here right now.
I'm sure Leo's actually already fixed it.
Probably.
Didn't fix anyone else.
No. And priorities. I mean, come on.
I'm gonna go chill somewhere. Make sure these Aarakocra aren't doing anything weird to us.
I'll help him do some chores.
Bill's going to explore.
I'm gonna explore the villa. I want to find a trader.
A trader? What are you looking to trade?
No idea. Just want to see what they have.
Okay. I'll help you.
Simon, there's a flash of near blinding light that settles in as you blink your eyes clear. You see an individual in white robes has their back to you, and they're sort of just pacing nervously and fidgeting with their hands. He turns around. He's lot of long white hair, beard, and it's very, very unkempt. It says, "Finally, it worked."
Yes, it did. And
You-
you are?
You're him.
Who's him? I'm Simon.
The chosen. It's been years, decades. I don't even know anymore. I've been trapped.
Right.
You're here to help me, right? I mean, that's why you're here. I mean,
Yes, of course I am. That's exactly why I'm here. And here would be?
I don't know. Some sort of prison. I hate this place.
Right. Am I trapped now here?
I hope not. I thought you were here to rescue me.
Okay. I possibly could be, but it wasn't planned.
I sent out a failsafe when I was trapped. I had just a second.
Right.
It had to be you. That's the only way you could be here.
Right. Okay. Let's do an exchange of information. My name's Simon Witham. I'm a wizard, I guess. I do spells and shit. Who are you?
Azoth.
Like.
The.
Right. Lovely to meet you. How's it going?
Bit trapped. Probably deranged at this point.
Okay, fair. Do you know how long you've been trapped for?
How old are you?
42.
That sounds about right.
Why? Okay. How does your failsafe work?
I sent a signal so that an essence of me could still exist in the prime material.
Right.
Because magic, and this it has to work. I can't be here anymore. The world needs me back.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, do you have any plan? Because like I'm a little bit lost here.
Have you heard of the Sohn sisters?
No.
Damn. They're responsible for this. They trapped me here. I don't know why. What's going on in your world?
There's a death curse. People are dying and not being resurrected, and there's undead everywhere. That's the immediate thing, I guess. I mean, I'm just with a group of people. I mean, I keep teleporting all over the place. If you know anything about that, I'm some weird cursing, and I'm like pop, pop, pop.
I've been trying to get you here. Obviously, the aim's a little off.
Okay. Right. Well, I mean, can I just take you with me?
I don't know. I've seen you. Listen, does a friend of yours have a gem of some sort?
Many.
This has to be a gem. Gems are always the prison.
Well, there's a lady called Vil, and I mean, she's got like thousands.
That could be it.
That's gonna take a while.
Hold, please. Just 1 second.
Yep.
And he actually turns his back to you, and you hear him whisper this. And Owen, you hear a voice that says, Vil, do you have the gem?
I am not Vil. I am Owen.
Your friend
So I
Vil
would
does not
say-
have it.
No.
That was to you, Simon. This is your friend Vil does not have it.
Wait, what? Are you talking to someone?
You have a friend named Owen that has a gemstone. I am stuck in it.
Oh. Well, I can just go ask Owen then. I
Was
guess.
it my ring?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the voice that has been calling you mortal.
Interesting.
I mean, do you know if there's a way to break this prison? Do we destroy the gem? Would that destroy the plane, or would you be lost? Do you reckon? Like, I mean, you're clearly more versed in magic than I am. Is there anything that you can lead me in any way?
It would have to be those damn sisters. You have to do away with them.
Okay, so remind me, who are the sisters?
They're they're a coven of hags.
A coven of hags, and they're called what?
Sown sisters.
Stone sisters.
Sown. Hang on, throw it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
I am now talking repeatedly into the ring to try and get him to talk back again. Asking him how he knows my name, all this stuff.
Yeah. And Simon, you see like every now and then Azoth is like sort of like swatting, like he's trying to swat an insect.
Okay, right. Okay, so you're trapped in Owen's gem of some kind, and the Sewing Sisters have trapped you here for 42 years, I guess, and I'm the only person to get you out. That's where we're at, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about the meat of it.
Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll just pop back out somehow and find these sisters and just kill them, I guess. Or do I just make them break it?
Well, in my experience, asking hags nicely doesn't work.
Fair. Yeah, I haven't really met many hags, but okay. I could try, and then if it doesn't work, I'll just kill them, yeah? That's the plan?
Works for me.
Sounds good.
But the most important thing that you have to remember is, and you teleport out.
Oh, fucking hell.
And you are standing where your gate was, as you see your friends walking up the hill.
Right, great, okay. I guess I chase after them. Guys. Oh, fuck, why is life so hard?
Oh, hey.
That was quick.
Yeah, normally it takes longer.
Shit's getting confusing. All right, this whole world is like fucking all over the place.
Is it?
Yes,
Where were you this time?
I met an old dude, very cool and like powerful old dude who's trapped. Owen, we need to talk. We need to go somewhere and we need to talk because
He's
there's
left, dude. He's looking for a traitor. Sorry.
okay.
Yeah, he's actually not with the group at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, no worries. I need to find Owen. I'm a
You want to
thick
explain
shit
to
freak.
us?
There's a guy who's like a powerful sorcerer god dude, wizard god dude, who's trapped in Owen's ring. And there's a coven of hags that trapped him, and apparently I'm like some chosen one thing, and I need to go kill the hags or talk him out of it or something and let him free. I mean, it makes sense because he's like some god of wizards. It's pretty bad.
Where are the hags?
I have no idea.
Didn't think to ask that. Oh,
Well, he doesn't know. He's been trapped there for, well, he's 42. He asked how old I was and said I was.
you just said he was a god.
Yeah, in a prison.
Gods can be in prison. They
Yeah.
get in prison all the time.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean he can't get fucking information. He's the god of wizards or whatever you said, right?
Well, I mean, if he had the information, I'm pretty sure he would have said. He wants out of the prison. So if he knew where the hags were, he would have just gone, oh, by the way, go kill these people. They're over here.
I mean,
Alright.
the gods
Just,
being
just asking for information.
Are you sure it's a god?
But,
Or you
I mean,
just think it's a god?
I'm pretty sure he's a god. I don't know. I think he's a god. Well, he's
Why
pretty
don't
powerful.
we get him out, and then we find out.
That works.
Or we get him out and he just like eats all of our souls or something.
That could also
Nah,
be.
he's well known in my country. Like, he's like,
Okay, but how do you know that it's actually him?
he was powerful.
Okay.
I think that would be even more reason to be unsure of his identity, though.
How have
Well,
you lived this long, Simon?
so-
How?
It's sheer luck.
Yeah.
Bad or good? That's the question.
Nah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Hey, look, Owen's over there. You can go ask him about his ring.
Yeah, I just go find Owen.
I'm technically with Bill, but I had to go set up Bailey on Minecraft.
Explorationing.
That's a lot of flashes.
To what?
A lot of flashes. So,
Would I feel any difference, DM, coming out of there?
Yes. You sort of feel a bolstering of your magic.
Okay, cool.
Let's see if I can take the.
I have to see what I got from my gunslinger class to level up.
It says the fog of war is turned off on this. Are you guys able to see the whole map or?
No, you'd have to turn off dynamic lighting.
It's dynamic lighting's on in a minute.
No, it says it's off.
Your focal warriors, but your dynamic lighting isn't. Okay.
There we go.
Holy crap. There was a lot more of this map than I thought.
Yep.
Boy.
This place is hella run down. What the fuck? There's like holes in the fucking buildings.
I mean, who
I
cares?
believe those are windows.
Actually, yeah, to them,
I
time
don't know
of day,
about that right there.
it's just another access and exit point to them.
A below
They're-
window.
The air coppers, they just jump out of that and be like, fly off.
Yeah, that one, that hole there, this one, okay, is this one here.
Yeah, I know.
Just easy access.
Okay, Bill can go fix that.
Yeah.
And this here, and this here, and this here. Oh, and this here, and this here,
I mean, they did say they needed some chores done. Bill, want to assist
and
me?
this leaky roof here.
Oh, I can reload as a bonus action now.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Alright, this little monastery seems to be preparing for the end of the day. There's a lot of cleaning of clothes and armor and ceremonial weapons. For you guys, for travelers, you're able to notice that for the most part, they are not ready for combat. Most of their stuff is decades old. But there's, I can't remember how many there are. I think it's like 60 something of them in here. Let's see. A little over 50 of them live here, and a third of the population are juveniles.
Huh.
Oh wow.
You guys are worried that they were going to attack us.
You don't know. We couldn't see them from up here, down there.
Mm-hmm.
There's no harm with being cautious.
You guys come across a number of small gardens being tended to.
Well, I'm just going to be walking through trying to find Owen. If there's anything that I see that I can do to help, then I might just lend a hand. But obviously, my main thing is going to be trying to find Owen.
Okay. It would not be too hard to track down Owen. What are you doing, Owen?
Trying to find a trader to just see what they have.
Alright, you find what is essentially a general goods store. Their stock is pretty low, mostly foodstuffs and like basic house needs.
I'm from Cholt, so I'm used to a lot of the foods, but I'm looking for like a food that I've never tried that they might have in store.
It looks like most of their diet is vegetation and fish that you would have come across.
Okay.
Nothing very standout.
Since
Do I
Will
get the
was
feeling that they use gold as for bartering or whatnot?
To a degree. Make an insight check. What was that, Bill?
with Owen, she'd probably like go in with him.
Mhm.
But she like looks at the vegetation. Does it look like any of the stuff that she knows about?
I do believe so. Let me put that one up.
Or is there stuff she doesn't know about?
Let's see. They do seem to have a pretty good supply of sedna berries and mango leaves. And Owen, it seems that for the most part they're not interested in wealth. It seems that they do most of their mostly a barter system. take what you need, leave what you can.
I don't really have anything extra, so I'll just thank them for their time and leave. Okay. I now have piercing shot for my trick shot.
Have what?
Because at level 15 I got another trick shot, I chose piercing shot.
Ah, nice.
Okay, that's all I'm doing, just wandering around the trader, and then I'll leave.
As you're walking out of the shop, you almost bump into Simon as he's looking for you.
Oh, Simon, welcome back.
Bruh. Right. Right. Okay, so, ring or gem. Gem. You got a gem? Do you have a gem? A gem that talks to you. Do you have a
Pointing at
gem?
my helmet.
No.
Oh,
Do you have a
gem.
gem that talks to you?
I have a ring that talks to me.
Okay, ring that talks to you. Can I see it real quick?
Sure. Alright, show him the ring.
All right, cool. Has it got a big gemstone on it?
Pretty decent, yeah.
Okay, right. That there's prison.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a big powerful wizardry dude in there. I assume he talks to you. I think that's what he was doing.
Sporadically. He did ask me if my name was Phil today.
Yeah. Okay. I will stop there.
He asked what name, if I was. If
Yeah,
I
he asked if I was you. It's really weird.
Yeah. Okay. Let's wind it back a little bit. Right. So, gate. When I gated everybody here, I didn't arrive. I assume you might have realised, but I ended up in the ring, or somewhere. I don't really know where I ended up. I ended up somewhere. Anyway, chatting to this guy. He's stuck in your ring. Okay. I was talking to him. He said that he's stuck in a gem, possibly. I said, well, Will's got a lot of gems. So he went and had I don't know, he turned his back to me, had a bit of whispering. Assume he was talking to you. I assume that's where the Vil thing came to him. Then he said that your name was Owen, so I was like, boom, okay, I know an Owen. He probably has a gem. I'll talk to Owen. Now I'm here. You got the gem. Boom. Solved it. Prison, there's a guy in there. We got to go find some hags called the Soon Something Sisters. I wrote it down somewhere. And we got to stop him and to release this guy.
As he's like going a million miles an hour, I'm quickly trying to put on the headband and like to attune to it so I can increase my intelligence for this conversation. I'll be like, all right, sounds solid. Do we need to destroy the ring?
I asked. He didn't really respond. So let's say no for now.
Okay. Oh, yeah, what's +4 to that?
Aww.
Neither one of you have any recognition for anything he said, other than just processing the conversation. No.
I could not have passed it. Probably at least a 25. Okay. So we have to kill this coven?
Yeah.
Where do we find him?
I don't know. We need to ask.
Hey, where do we find this coven we gotta kill?
Oh, I just asked him.
You don't get a response. It's just silence.
Well, he's not talking to me now, so I don't know what you did, but he's not talking.
I already asked that.
Was he saying anything important to you before you were leaving?
No, he was going to say something, and then I just fucking blinked out there. So
What was he saying?
I don't know. It ended like, oh, don't. By the way, this is very, and then it ended.
Hey, what were you trying to say to Simon right before he blinked out of there? Nothing.
Silence.
If you want us to free you, I would recommend you answer my question.
I still don't have anything.
Okay.
He doesn't like you, basically.
That's fine. Because I'm not a magic caster.
Maybe.
But I can't do this, and I can't dancing lights.
That's impressive.
As you do that, there across the street, there's like 3 very young Aarakocra that get like really big eyed and are just staring at the dancing lights.
I'll have them like kind of float around the young ones.
They get very excited and start playing around under the light.
Oh, away with children, I see. Okay.
Bill's gonna turn like the shopkeep and see if she can try and trade one of the books that she's carrying for an ounce or 2 of the manga leaves.
Which book is it?
She is going to do. You only described it to me as a book on woodworking. It is from the Coffin Maker's shop in Barovia.
Yes.
Maybe it'll help them repair their walkways.
It's not ominous whatsoever. She just, here's how you make coffins.
Ah.
Don't worry, we're not going to kill you.
No, it's a book on woodworking, not necessarily coffin making.
Various woodworking techniques. Yes, the shopkeep will. He takes the book and flips through a couple of pages and nods and says, "Well, thank you," and he hands you 6 leaves.
6 leaves or 6 ounces?
Yes, it is measured in ounces. You are correct.
Okay.
Okay, now that I've calmed down a bit, what are we doing?
Oh, we're going to basically wait around until we get to meet the guy. So, I don't know, like some people are helping to clean up, others are fixing things. I'm exploring.
Okay.
Simon, what was the name of that mage again?
Sorry?
What was the name of that mage again that you met?
Azuth.
Bill, do you know anything about him? You're very learned in Arcana.
Yeah, absolutely. You do know that Azuth is god of wizards.
Is he the same god of wizards from the temple that we were at?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
You know, Sabal is under Azuth, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Saval's underneath him, and
Yes.
Azuth serves Mistra.
Yep.
Mythology is confusing.
Yes. There are so many of them.
Oh, yeah. If I knew the name, I would have known sooner. Well, I mean, the name at least is absolutely. He's one of the gods of like wizards and everything.
See, told it.
Interesting.
I'm surprised you weren't more adamant about that.
Well, I don't know. Honestly, I just need to find out and to see about the ring.
I wonder.
I will just say his name into the ring to see if he responds.
Nope. Still silent.
Oh, that's fine.
So, Owen, don't lose a ring, okay?
Wasn't planning on it, but thank you.
Good job. Okay, right. While I'm here, does anybody have any buckets?
A bucket?
Yeah. Does the shopkeep do you have any buckets? Or barrels? Or containers?
Yeah, you'd definitely be able to. They do have a system of buckets set up for catching rainwater.
Okay, cool. Can I purchase some buckets off you, or containers, or barrels? Things to hold water.
Well, yes. And they have. Let's see. Do have They say they have 9 available for sale. They tell you they're silver apiece. Or if you have anything of value for trades.
What would you prefer? I have both.
Oh, I mean, we always welcome trades if it will benefit the monastery.
Yeah, I mean, I got a spare rain catcher from the rain catcher. I also have this nice shiny silvered scimitar. It's very good at killing lycanthropes.
And,
Don't really know what need you have of me.
well, our weaponry is a bit dated. I mean, that could upgrade one of our better warriors.
Yeah, you're welcome to it. I don't have any need for it.
Oh, very much appreciated.
1 sword for you, and is it okay if I get 4 buckets? 4 for that?
Absolutely.
Lovely, thank you.
Alright, what's Onyx and Karan up to?
I'm just looking out for see if there's any other people here that Aarakocra.
Alright, make a perception check for me. Alright. You, while you're walking around and looking, you see, you guys know the Da Vinci gliders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially a model version of it. It's maybe not quite a foot wide. Glides down over your head and lands a little bit ways down the path. And you look up following its path, and you, at first, you think it's a small Aarakocra child, but you see that the beak, it has strings tied onto its face, and you see very human eyes. It's a young child wearing what looks like a pretty bad Aarakocra costume.
Okay.
He's a dark skin, you guess probably 6-7 years old, very short cut hair.
I make mental note of that.
He is in one of the windows of the main monastery up here, this one.
I'm gonna just keep my eye out, make sure nothing weird is going on here.
If we've got nothing to do, then Simon's going to amble around cleaning things if people need stuff cleaning. He's got prestidigitation, so he'll just go around like, that's clean, that's also clean, that's also
Nice.
clean.
Yeah, I'm doing chores.
Chores.
Anything they ask me to do.
Okay.
Anybody need anything hammering on Mage Hand, just in case they missed?
And, what? The cave. I think you're muted, Vil. I don't know if you're talking.
Thank you.
No problem.
So while Vil is exploring, she sees the cave and wonders what's in there. So she would probably like go in, explore it too.
Piss off a dragon and kill everybody.
She couldn't piss off a dragon if she tried.
I mean,
I don't know, maybe a red one if he stole his gold.
yeah.
I mean, there was the one in Barovia.
Shh.
Alright, the cave is pretty well empty. You see a number of like excess planks of wood. There's some mushroom growth. It looks sort of like a forgotten storage shed, basically. There's probably some woodworking equipment as well.
Vil would take some of that if it's just lying around.
And there's nobody over here. It does truly feel like it's just forgotten by them.
Sad. She'll make the tools heavy once again.
Since I'm with Bill, I just want to look around and see, like, if there's any secret like doors, like cave little like niches or anything like that, just to kind of like look around, see if there's like a secret entrance somewhere to something.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Because it just seems weird that this is like that. If I can find it, there it is.
And you as well, Phil, if you are doing the same thing.
She's not.
Not. Okay. You do find a little nook in the back, hidden behind some supplies, and there. It's. There's a small jewelry chest crammed in its back corner.
Is there like a name engraved on it or anything like that?
Um, don't remember if it actually gives their last name. It looks like a royal seal of some kind.
Do I recognize it at all?
Yes, you would recognize it. Just sort of growing up in the area as a royal crest from Omu,
No.
the ancient ruling family of the continent.
Is it locked or anything like that?
Yes.
Can I see if it might be trapped in any way?
Make an investigation. It does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. I will put it in my little bag of holding, and I will do something about that another time.
All right.
Bill's under arrest. She's been stealing too much stuff.
Yep. They're coming to get the two of you for stealing.
Hey, this is forgot as you say it is. It's not stealing. It's free.
It's simply finding stuff that may belong to others.
Liberating.
Exactly. If other people need it more, then it's not stealing.
I'm pretty sure Soul is.
It depends.
Just think of Rocket Raccoon. But what if I wanted more?
Exactly.
All right.
So is this kid just faffing around at the top of this temple?
Yeah. When you saw him, he sort of like ducked away.
Can I try maybe like stealth and follow him?
Yeah. Make a stealth check.
Oh, I rolled low.
Nice. Let's see.
You did roll low. Plus 15. Holy cow.
Let's see.
That are 23. Oh, that's nothing.
I'm just gonna follow him, and then maybe when he's not near any Aarakocra, if I can actually catch up to him, try to talk to him and ask him what he's doing here.
And
Wow, 2 nat 1s, damn.
oh yeah. And he doesn't see you either.
Bruh.
All right. So you sneak up to the monastery. I think it's the monastery.
Okay, just roll for the 20 guards. They won't be able to see me either.
Yeah, I'll just roll a group, basically. Nope.
Oh, they have a +4. If they nat 20, they can see me.
Right. Yeah, that's why I chose the +4. All right, so you sneak your way up to this top layer of the monastery, and there's you find you're able to position yourself to the room that you saw him through the window. It's a pretty small little room, and there are 2 beds and like a makeshift vanity. And you're at the door, and you see the little boy in the Aarakocra outfit is peeking out the window.
There's no one else in the room.
Nope.
Okay, I'm just gonna like. Is there a door? Can I knock?
Yes.
I'm gonna just knock and How old is he? Does he look?
It looks about 6 or 7. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna knock and just kind of pretend to be lost. So he maybe doesn't run away or shout or anything like that. I will also leave my weapon outside.
Okay. He sort of like shrinks away for a second, and he says, "I saw you on the street. Who are you?"
My name's Corin. I'm an elf, as you can see. Kind of pull my cloak down so you can see my ears. I was just wondering why there's people that aren't Aarakocra here.
Yeah. It's just the 2 of us.
There's 2 of you?
Yeah.
How come?
My sister.
These Aarakocra looking after you, or you?
Does teacher know you're here?
Yeah, we're guests.
No,
We're invited up. We saved Zephyr.
Like in here, she doesn't usually let people from the forest talk to me.
Oh, that's my bad. I kind of got lost. I was just looking around. Zephyr said I could go anywhere, so I was just kind of wandering. It's my bad. I'm naturally sneaky as I kind of stomp on the ground, but it makes no noise because of my boots.
+15. Damn rogues. My wife just smiled at me over there. She plays a rogue in my other campaign. I think she's only at +12 though right now.
Only +12, only.
Yeah, just no big deal.
I mean, if you're scared, I can leave.
I'm not used to talking to anybody else.
Can I pull out some parchment and kind of build like an origami little eagle out of it?
Can you?
Yeah. Make a performance check.
The one I'm not good at.
Seriously. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's majestic. It even flies.
Yeah, just a little flapping action as you hand it over to him.
Well, I didn't mean to scare you. I was just, concerned that you might be in trouble. Don't really know these people, although Zephyr seems okay. If you're okay, that's fine.
Are you a hero? I read the books about all the really cool heroes. You slay dragons?
I've never slain a dragon, but I know people who have.
That's so cool.
But can I tell you a secret?
What's that?
I am here to stop the curse that is on this land and is affecting everywhere else. But don't tell anyone else.
Oh, okay. Our secret.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just gonna leave. Let's slink back out and stealth away.
The Padawans! Where are the Padawans?
Interesting.
The younglings have been slain.
I'm gonna go find the rest of the party.
Okay.
I think, and then just kind of chill. Till.
Don't forget your weapon outside the monastery.
And some of the other Aarakocra are starting to, hey kitty, get y'all's attention and ushering y'all towards the main hall for dinner. We're looking at probably about 10:30 at night by the time we get to dinner.
Vil cleans her feathers really quickly before she goes in.
Okay.
Roughly how many hours have gone by since we first got here?
Probably about 2.
Oof. In that time, is there any chance that I could have looked for a book on any languages?
Ooh,
If they would have had anything like that, obviously,
Yeah.
if they're pretty remote, they might not.
roll a D100.
/R 1D1000. No, that's wrong.
Let's see what kind of luck you have with their availability. No. Most of their nice.
You're really unlucky.
They don't really have any language-based books
Okay, no worries, I was just curious.
from asking
Just
around.
looking to expand my my reach. Hey guys, I know what SMH means.
All right, calm down,
Congratulations.
Babeg.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I didn't Google it the other day, don't worry.
You Yahoo'd it?
Yeah, I went to the fucking library.
You asked Jeeves?
That's still a thing.
Those were the days.
I don't know, should we figure out? I'll Google Ask Jeeves.
Yeah.
You asked his paperclip.
Oh yeah.
Right. I gather you around. It's one of the low sitting tables where you have to kneel at the table. Pillows provided. And they begin passing warm cups of tea around to everybody.
I thank them.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
I want to make sure it's not poisoned.
Right. Make a survival check. Is that what that?
Savage.
Or is it investigation? I can't remember.
I mean, it's up to you.
It's whatever the DM says.
Yeah. Let's go with survival.
Do you survive it?
You survived the tea.
It is in fact poison, but I mean, you just shrug that shit off.
Yeah. It was straight
I
100%
drink around
poison.
the poison.
It was not diluted at all. It was just straight poison. It went right through your system. You're good to go. No. It is it's tea brewed from mango leaves.
I'm gonna just slip in an antitoxin and then drink that tea with the antitoxin.
The manga leaves are an antitoxin.
Wow.
Yes, they are.
That's fine.
No, it's double the antitoxin, so it's an
Vil is
antitoxin.
giving you Vil is just giving you the weirdest look as you're putting all this stuff into your tea.
It's just sugar, don't worry about it. Sweet tooth.
You're gonna crash.
I have advantage on saving throws against poison for an hour.
2 hours now.
I'm gonna laugh at all of you when you're poison peeking on the ground.
How much food is like about?
It's pretty sparse, but there's about a serving to a serving and a half to everybody.
I will pull out some rations from my bag as well. I'll pull out I mean, I guess I'll pull out like 10 people's rations. 10, I got 10 people, so 10. Because I mean, I brought a lot, so.
Good.
So I'll pull them out and sort of divvy them out into the table as well, so it's available.
That'll work. And after you guys get situated and start sipping the tea, you guys hear the like clack sound of a cane on hardwood. And you see a very old Aarakocra walk in and kneel on the pillow at the head of the table. And you see her in turn take a long stare at each of you. And when her eyes fall on you, Vil, she says, "Oh, my poor child."
Vil's feathers are ruffled.
I lead over to Onyx. Bill has feathers.
I didn't want to ask. I thought it would be
It
blue.
looks like an Aarakocra.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot she changed herself.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting which one she is.
She changes shape so often.
I have the green tips on my feathers. How can you not tell me apart?
Yeah, but
Actually, I
that
think I
one.
was AFK when you went, Aarakocra.
Oh, you might have been actually.
She's also the one that jingles all the time because she's got so much money.
True.
She also has her hood up. She looks around looking for anything to steal.
I
True.
do not.
I'm just saying, she sticks out like a sore thumb no matter
What
what.
a shifty pigeon bird.
We're saying this all aloud at the table.
Yeah, I assumed. She says, "You all have traveled so far, and you're in need of rest. You are safe here.
Thank you.
May
No,
I be
not.
of assistance?"
Anybody want to lead?
I mean, you guys know why we're here, right? Maybe you guys should, it's your plan.
Yeah.
I got this. Don't worry. We're here to break a curse on the land, and we're looking for a place called. It was called something.
Omu.
Yeah. The
Uh,
Forbidden City, Ormul.
She sits up a little straighter. What business do you have in Omu?
We're looking. Well, we don't really know. We're here to break whatever curse is on the land, and we're told that the origin is in Ormul. So we got to go to Omu to find whatever this curse thing is and try and stop it. We want us raising all the dead. Well, making the dead walk the land and preventing people from living. Some people that have managed to cheat death somehow, but are slowly dying.
Omu is in ruins. There's nothing left.
Well, there has to be something there.
We do not go there.
Well, it's
We're
'cause-
not asking you to go there, though. We're asking you to
the
tell
lost
us where it
city.
is.
You are certain the source is there?
As far as we know, we don't have any other leads. That's what we've got. So the idea is to get to there and then figure out what the next step is.
She actually I did not check the distance. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. She says it's more than 200 miles from here.
That's so far.
The jungle between here and there is unforgiving.
I mean, we have ways of crossing the jungle. We got here fairly easily.
There is a ritual. I could lend you my wings. Are you certain you can stop this curse?
I mean, we'll give it our best crack.
Or would I try?
I was just about to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Can't promise you any more than that.
I have all but one ingredient for the ritual.
What would that be?
A black orchid. It grows at Nangalore. And you actually sort of hear a whisper among the other Aarakocra in the room. And she turns to each of them, sort of gives the, calm down. She says, I do not allow my people to travel to Nangalore. It is a blight. And the Ebli have made it their home.
The
what?
Ebli, cursed wizards that have taken the form of birds.
Are these the same thing that Nokras had to kill? Are they
No,
different?
those were Nagpas.
Wizards turning into fucking birds.
Yeah.
Wizards. How?
All right, real quick. Let's get back a step or two. What ritual?
What were you saying, Bill?
Like that she was gonna give us her wings.
Like actually give us her wings, or like what does that mean?
Means it more metaphorically.
It's the dance of the seven winds. I can magically gift you my flight abilities for a period.
See, that makes more sense.
Should be long enough to travel the distance from here to there.
That would be incredible.
And then we can serve your guys' spells.
Sure.
Well, I mean, do we only get one favor because Vil, Owen, and one of my dinosaurs is pretty messed up? They
yes.
contracted a disease from the wars.
She waves over one of the Aarakocra who has a tray with other steaming cups, and she waves her hand over the cups, and then gestures, and the Aarakocra brings a cup to Owen and Vil.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I take just a little sip to see what it tastes like.
Phil does the same.
Yeah, it's pretty bitter, but your throat, your throat actually feels better after one sip.
I will greedily drink it down then.
And then you start coughing up black wiggly things.
Yeah, essentially. You chug it. You guys feel instantly better, and then overwhelming urge to cough, and you do cough up some of the leeches. And you guys no longer have exhaustion.
Yay!
Vil is sick.
And teacher says, I'm sorry, my child. The tea will not aid in the other condition, I'm afraid. I'm afraid my magic has no sway over this curse.
She can see through you, Phil.
It's okay. But how do you know just from looking at me?
The gift of true sight, my dear.
What the fuck?
Well, thank you for that. How far away is this place with these evil wizards?
Alright, we do need to learn the location.
150 miles away.
Nangalore is not far. It is about 30 miles downriver.
3 hours.
That's not that bad.
Leave in the morning, go get what we need to get, come back before nighttime.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Merely a day's journey for us strapping people.
Okay. Just don't teleport away again, yeah?
Is that the right word for you?
What people?
Mm.
I'm a person.
Strapping, I think he meant, Simon.
I am definitely strapping.
I think we're going to be strapping you into a wheelchair if you get any older.
That's a low blow. The thing is, he actually looks older than he is. Like he is like really salt and pepper.
You have a cigarette addiction?
Huh?
Oh no, I was saying if you have a cigarette addiction, because people who generally smoke sometimes look a lot older than
Oh,
they.
yeah. It's all the chemicals and stuff he's been working with, potions.
No, it's all those times you teleported. Just the stress is just getting to you.
It is. I just teleport into random horrible locations, get eaten by a slime or something. Just, it's not doing my skin any good. I tell you. Alright, well, yeah, we can do that. So,
And
a
then-
black orchid.
Then you hear a voice from the doorway. It says, "Are these them, teacher?" And you see a young woman, dark skin and a circlet around her head. And she said, These are the heroes from the prophecy you've told me of."
I'm sorry, what?
And she looks probably about 17. And that's the little boy you were talking to earlier, by the way, in that picture.
Okay.
We are indeed them, the mightiest of heroes.
Do you know about this?
Oh, I do.
It's full of prophecies today, huh?
Yep. Why not?
And let's see. I got two. Look at something. She runs right up to you, Karan, and like puts an arm on, or puts a hand on your arm, and she says, You're here to reclaim the chalice from the ruins of Omu."
I wasn't really planning on doing it. What does this chalice do?
It's my birthright. With that chalice, I can reunite Cholt under the rule of my family.
Okay, that was a lot of information about a lot of stuff. Who are you?
I'm Waxanare.
Never gonna be able to say that name.
The exact same thing. Well done, DM.
Okay, Nare. Yeah,
Wow.
that works.
Owen, do you know them?
I mean, we are
Do I?
going to Omu, right?
Do I know
Go
this
on.
name?
Yeah, Waxanare. You do not know this name, actually. She says, I knew it was true. I knew someday the world is ready for me to retake this. I am ready. I am ready to reclaim the throne.
Reclaim the throne.
The symbol around her neck, I'm assuming she's wearing a necklace, is that like her family crest?
Yes.
Does it match the lockbox?
Yes.
Alright, I'm waiting to see what I have in lockbox first.
So you're some sort of royalty or something, and this chalice is gonna give you magic power to unite the land, or is it just a symbol?
It's a symbol.
Why
So
is it?
theoretically, I could hold this chalice and say that I'm the ruler, right?
No, you're not the blood. It's mine.
I'm not saying I would do that, but if it's just a symbol,
Owen,
I'm just trying to what legitimate claim does she have? If this is just a symbol, she
My
needs to
grandmother
prove her
was the
birthright.
queen of Omu.
Okay, and maybe she was, but how are you going to prove this to people?
And she does place a hand on the necklace. She goes, Queen Napaka gave this to me, and that name you know.
Okay.
Okay, so this chalice, where is it?
I don't know.
It's somewhere in Omu.
It has to be. I mean, that's where our family's from. And she sort of casts a glance, and she says, "I'm not allowed to go looking for it." She casts a glance at teacher,
I mean,
and the teacher says, "That's right. The jungle is far too dangerous."
would have to agree. I've been here for like 3 days. It's not the best place.
Real quick, DM, would I've heard of like the royal family as well from the Vinci? Because I did the spell to find out all the lore and stuff,
Yes.
legend lore. Also, I had that book as well that I looked up.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I can't make any promises, but if we do find this chalice, then I mean, we can return it to you.
And Vil as well, because Phil did the research in Waterdeep.
It wouldn't exactly be hard for us, considering we have to go there and snoop around anyway.
It's the
Right.
Chalice of Chekagare.
Okay. Chalice.
Like,
You went for that in chat.
yeah, I'm about to say my find it.
Fucking names.
I'll throw her name up in chat.
Really good.
Do you know anything about how it looks? Any defining features? I mean, other than a cup?
I've never seen it. I've only been told.
Wax in there? What?
It's just Nari. It's fine.
Moaxinari?
Waxanari.
Moaxinari.
Wax
All right.
Moax and Nari.
And Chekagare.
Wax and alright.
Waxing her on, waxing her off.
Simon might be able to pronounce it, but I can't.
Well, if we find it when we're there, then we will certainly pick it up and return it to you.
Good. And then one day, and she turns and sort of looks out past the window, and she says, "I will rule Cholt as queen."
I hope a kind and benevolent one. But benevolent one. Jeez, that's hard to say.
Guys, I'm totally taking over Joel.
Full on dictator. So why are there two royals here?
We are keeping them safe. They are the last descendants. Should you be successful in Omu, maybe we can reinstate the family.
How many descendants have there been? Like, how long has it been since the fall?
That's in my notes in the book. From when I ran it last time.
50,000 years.
Because they are very vague on the actual dates. I had to dig to do the math. It's been...
Because it can't be very long.
But isn't it like a forgotten city that nobody knows where it is or anything?
That's what I mean. It's got to be long enough that the city's been lost in history. But it
Unless
can't be
magic.
that. Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's-
possibly.
Somewhere
Well, too,
between...
here, Grand could have been cast out and here in this area for most of her life as well, or all of her life. Who knows?
Yeah, it's between 50 and 60 years.
Oh, okay.
Since the fall of Omo.
Yep.
Shit. So it was gonna be longer.
I thought so too. How was it forgotten all that time?
I mean,
Magic.
Well, yeah, I mean,
mostly humans live in coal,
yeah.
right?
The merchant princes have extended a great amount of pressure to erase it to instate their own power.
No, that's
Makes
not-
sense.
okay, real quick, some information that I would like to know if possible. The Nine Tricksters. Okay. Is it? Do you know anything about the Nine Tricksters? Does anybody know anything about the Nine Tricksters?
And with quite a lot of attitude, Moxonara says, they ran my family out of Omu.
Okay, who are they?
When Upteo turned his back on us, they swept in and took advantage. They're beasts with the powers of gods.
What does that mean?
Actual beast?
I mean, according to the legends, they take the shape of animals.
Just animals, not like dragons or anything.
Yeah, animals. I mean, the Wongo is a Sioux monster, a monkey.
Interesting.
You might get to
Okay.
fight gods. What do you guys think
And-
about that?
Teacher says that is one thing her mother told her. We know of a different legend.
And what would that be?
I have to pull that up real quick.
Old bird lady pulling out parchment, looking for
How
a.
dare you not be prepared for this? Come
I
on.
know it. Yeah,
She's old, alright? Her memory's not. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
she's searching for the right parchment. Ah, there you are. She pulls it out. She says, "This is it." Let's see. She says that when Upteo turned his back, the lands dried up and rains were not brought, and the tricksters. There was. You see her like reading through it. She says there was a Zorbo and an Almirage, a Kamadin, a Grong, an Ebly, a Frogemoth, a Sioux monster, a Jakuli, and a flail snail. And there was a war amongst the nine to get the worship of the people of Omu. And in some capacity, they all did worship them. And the legends say that it was the flail snail that returned the rain to Omu.
What would happen if one of these gods are killed?
I don't know.
Well, let's hope we don't have to find out.
Huh.
Or if
Okay.
we do, we don't die doing it.
I'm gonna ask the little girl. Do you know why Omu abandoned you?
Well, Omu abandoned her?
Well,
Or
yeah.
Uteo?
Yeah.
Are you asking for the city or if the god betrayed her?
Well, because she says Omu abandoned them.
Uteo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uteo
sorry.
abandoned them.
They abandoned them. So yeah.
Um,
Why does she? What does she think? Why did she? Why did? Yeah. What does she? What is the reason that she thinks that he abandoned them? Fuck me, this is hard to come out. Brain.
yeah, you're good. Yeah, I just got confused on the Omu.
Simon
Uteo.
having a stroke over there.
I am. I'm just like, I too much information.
Too much of the tea. Um, she says that Uteo believed that the Omoans became too proud, thought themselves better than, and did not need him. So he showed them that and left.
Interesting.
Okay. So do you blame him? Or do you blame the people?
I blame the tricksters. They
Maybe the
took
tricksters tricked
advantage.
him into thinking.
And the teacher says, "Child, you were not there. Why do you hold such hate? It's bad for the soul."
I mean, okay, so from what I know, okay, the tricksters weren't great. They weren't good people, or gods, or whatever you want to call them, okay? But the city kind of brought it on itself. So what I'm asking is, if you become the ruler, are you going to make the same mistake?
Of course not. I pray to Uteo every day and I wait for his response.
Okay. That's fine. If you're going to try and go back and do the same thing, then obviously it's going to end in misery and death again. You know?
How did they bring it on themselves?
From what I know, the city was incredibly wealthy, and the people in the city got so greedy that they demanded more and more tributes from their neighbors, and if they couldn't pay, they paid with blood. So the greed caused death, and death caused misery and slavery and all this and so on and so forth. So the god got so pissed off, so angry, that he turned his back on the people. Okay, which then caused the wealth to fall, and misery. Things started getting worse, and then there was some revolts. People rose up, rebellions, and it was just like a big war, effectively, as far as I can tell. At which point, they say gods. From what I've got, from what information I have, they were primal spirits. They arose from the rainforest.
Hmm.
So I don't know if they're gods or some spiritual thing. I don't really know what that's all about.
I mean, there's definitely forest spirits and stuff like that, so
Yeah,
it could be extremely powerful.
yeah. But
Mm.
obviously, the reason why I ask is I don't know what people here know, and obviously, if they only know us, certain bits because of what they've been told by people that have anger, like
I mean, which is fine, but
you don't want them doing repeating the same thing or blaming Teo for something that the people actually brought upon themselves.
That makes sense.
I mean, but maybe if he's a god, he should, guide his people better.
Yeah, but sometimes people are beyond redemption. Greed can blind people.
Sure, but I mean, if you're a god, you should have the power to unblind people.
I guess he tried. Well, maybe that's why he turned his back. Because I'm pretty sure the clerics lost their powers as well. He took away the clerics' powers as punishment, I guess, at some point.
Also, teacher lady, having anger and vengeance in your soul isn't a bad thing. You should fight for your land and what's yours. And you shouldn't forget the sacrifices and the deaths of your ancestors.
Monoxnare says, "See, exactly, that's what I've been trying to tell her." The teacher says, "It clouds your mind. You have to think with clarity."
I mean, sure, you have a calm mind, but you can still use your anger.
I think she's trying to say don't let your anger consume you, then you become no better than an enemy you're trying to defeat.
Depends how you, well, yeah, don't let it consume you, but wield it. Is my point.
Yeah, but controlling one's anger can be difficult depending on the person.
Fair enough. I learned how to do it. Now I chop off golems' heads.
Yes, but what about everyone else who doesn't, who hasn't learned that?
Everybody can learn, Onyx.
And
It's not about
she
if they
approaches
can; it's
you.
about when they don't.
How can you can you teach me how to use the anger properly?
I mean, I can try. Mainly
It's not
depends on
gonna.
how you use it. It mainly depends on you and solely you. If you can channel that anger towards your goal and use it and not let it use you. You have to find a balance. You have to think about what you're trying to create. Uh, you know, it can be hard. I spent many years being angry and just killing stuff, just for the sake of killing stuff. But now that I've refined it and I can use it, I'm a lot better at what I do. But regardless, let's eat, drink, and go get a thing tomorrow. I've already forgotten what it was.
Black
Orchid.
Orchid.
It,
Real
What they
quick though,
said.
real quick though, more questions. I have many more questions. All the questions. Does anybody know a Syndra? She's a wizard. Has a golem called Vaughn. Ring any bells?
Uh, they all exchange glances and just sort of shake heads.
Okay, no worries. Anybody know the Soon sisters? So hags, some things.
Let's see. That one I will do a roll. Where did I put it at? There you are. Let's see. Um, uh, you notice the teacher gets really tense when you say the Stone Sisters. And she says, there have been sightings in and around Omu over the past few decades of a trio of women.
Wait, in and around Umu?
Yes.
Who goes to Umu then? Umu.
This
You
was
said you didn't go there.
20 years ago.
So you used to go there? Or you sent scouts or something to make sure nothing weird is going on?
Yes.
Okay. All the more reason. Right, so Black Orchid. Fly, I guess, to Omu. Find a chalice. Well, first, stop the curse. Find a chalice. Kill some hags. Anything else?
Musharib says, liberate the forge.
right.
That's not in Omu.
Not normal, but we can do that.
We're doing that afterwards. Stop the curse first. That's the thing. Stop the curse. May as well do the other bits because we're in Omu. Then we'll go to the thing and slay a dragon.
Wait, did it say that there was a dragon at the forge?
I don't remember. I'm making it up.
I hope there's not a dragon at the forge.
You see.
I hope there is.
You guys notice at this point, Musharib has not been drinking the tea. He's been slowly taking sips out of a canteen that he has in his jacket.
Who is this dude? Why is he with us?
He's our guide.
Has he actually guided us this entire time?
Yes, for like
pretty sure
10%. 10% of it, he's helped.
At the beginning.
But your plan was if... I mean, I guess there's still reason to keep him around. Almost anything.
I mean, he helped, so it will pay him off.
Yeah. Also, I turned to like Musarim and say in Dwarvish, if you're gonna drink that, at least put it in the tea.
Irish tea.
And he sort of perks up and in Dwarven he goes, "Aye, that's a good idea." It's the best I can do for a dwarf accent. I'm
That is
rub-
a good idea.
I'm
I
rubbish
got
at
it from
accents.
Leo.
I imagine Leo's like half asleep, reclined on the Triceratops, drinking.
Nah, remember, you can't get poison anymore.
Oh, he still drinks.
True. But can you
He's
really
just
get
very
intoxicated?
disappointed after he drinks a shitload and he's like, oh.
He has to take it off just to get drunk. Ah, I think that's probably the worst part.
Anyone else got any other questions we want to grill these people for?
Nah, I'm good now.
The teacher
Not
says,
any.
"Very well, get you some rest."
Thank you for the food, people. It was very nice.
Thank you very much. It was delicious.
Tea was on point.
Oh, guys, I got some of the leaves, so if we ever want to have some of the tea again, I can make us some.
Ah, shell. I like it.
What's that?
I got some buckets.
For what?
Water. Look, we've had problems with water, right? So I brought buckets to store water. We'll collect them.
Ah, that's a great idea.
Just fill up a bucket and then just firebolt the water until it boils.
Yeah, or just like purify. Do it on larger, obviously, with more rather than doing it in tiny bits.
Do we have purify?
Uh,
Food and water?
I
think-
believe
I
Leo.
think Leo did.
Yeah.
I think. Remember, Leo has all kinds of amazing spells.
Well, he
Yeah.
uses healing word though.
Yeah.
Remember when Leo's
yeah.
a bard? I can't.
remember when Leo's here? I can't.
He's actually dead. We've just been walking his body around.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yep.
Yeah.
He said he should be back next week.
Yay!
Nah, I think he's
Right.
gonna sleep in.
Let's go
Uh,
sleeping and then kill some wizards.
Yeah.
As-
Bill and Simon.
As you guys
Heck
are
yeah.
making your way out, Minoxari runs up behind you, Kron, grabs your hand, says, "Thank you. Thank you."
Not a problem.
And she just she takes a moment, she just squeezes your hand and then walks off.
Okay, yeah, I go to bed.
King Corin, eh? Hey, hey. You got a nice
No
ring to it.
thanks. No thanks. I'm happy serving, not ruling.
How are you gonna train her?
I mean, I don't have time to train her right now. I have to think of something.
What's
I
it,
just did it on
Queen?
my own in the woods somewhere. I killed a lot of hobgoblins over and over and over again.
Sounds like grinding.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I could stay around in this jungle and kill a bunch of zombies over and over and over again.
That's what I was about to ask. Are you gonna do the same thing for her? Just let her
Depends.
get all her rage out and hopes that something good comes out of it.
I'm not sure her teacher will approve.
I'm very talented for my age there, Simon. I'm pretty sure giving her some training would improve her future greatly.
No, for now? No, I'm not sure her teacher would approve.
Oh, a teacher. Well, is she just everybody's teacher because she's the oldest?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you guys caught on that they refer to her as teacher as a title.
She does seem quite knowledgeable.
And she is
Oh,
by
not
far the
partnership,
oldest
it's
one that you guys
siblings.
have seen.
What does an old Arakook look like? They're like feathers like frayed.
Yeah, great.
I wonder if they've got a picture of her. I don't remember.
Old Arakocra.
How long they live?
Um.
Let's show the players.
All the questions I need to ask.
Ooh.
So.
Okay. Oh, they don't live longer than 30 years? Okay, Jesus.
So. Mm, are we gonna sleep here or go back down and get Leo to make the mansion?
I mean, doesn't really matter.
I mean, you probably shouldn't leave Leo down there alone tonight.
Nah, he can stay down there with the
I
animal.
can go down there with him. Because I only have to trance for 4 hours. So.
I mean, he
keep
can just
an
make
eye
the
on, make
mansion
sure he
down
doesn't
there
get
and put the
There is
animal.
that.
Yeah, but I mean that like we could also bring him up.
I mean, have you
I-
seen the path?
I don't know if the Triceratops would be great up here.
Yeah. Hmm.
I mean, to be fair, they're gonna have to fly anyway. So if we really wanted to, we could make them fly normally up here.
Well,
And then
I mean,
pop them out at the top, and then polymorph them in the morning, and then fly to our destination.
you're going to be
Right.
there for a while trying to get a Triceratops to fly straight with a spell.
Well, they've already had experience flying with the.
No, but remember, their mind becomes the flying beast. So they know how to do it on instinct.
Yeah, but we've been flying them for. Oh, you mean if from her spell ritual?
No, they were literally. I think Simon was just going to
Yeah.
cast fly on them.
Yeah, I was just gonna cast fly on them.
Oh,
To
sorry, I
get
missed that part. I thought you
At
said
which point they're going to be floating and going.
I mean, we can always just polymorph them again, I guess.
I mean, we could just leave them down there. It's fine.
I mean,
It takes me 4 hours. I can trance and then just look over them while Leo's in the house, whatever.
Well,
it's
he's
like,
probably
mansion.
if he's probably just gonna put him in there with him.
And Leo has the spell slots to do that.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking if you guys want to stay up here or just go down and sleep in the mansion with Leo. That's what I'm
I
mainly
think we
trying to
can
ask.
just go down and sleep down there.
I mean, we have to travel to this place anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But where's Zephyr? Can you give us a fucking map? So we don't have to, like, teleport back up the top in the morning.
Said it was 30 miles downstream, right?
Yeah, we have a map, so we're just getting to point out.
Yeah, I was going to say, but was it marked on the map? The
Yeah.
point.
I'm about to say they would have marked it on yours.
Okay.
Bring you guys over here.
So we're good to just kind of get up and then. How are we getting that? We're just going to polymorph and then fly on the
Yeah,
pretzels again?
That's
It's
the
30
plan.
miles. They can do, what was it, 8 to 15 miles, I think it was?
Yeah.
So they could do two polymorphs with her.
then 2 polymorphs back, so long as we don't get into any trouble.
Us get in trouble, please.
So that's 4 spell slots there, and then obviously we have plenty of spell slots while we're there. And then obviously me and Bill can arcane recovery if we need to
Mm-hmm.
to get us home. So.
Do you think they have a stone wheel? I need to sharpen my blade. But the amount of troubles we've been getting into, you're right. You're right, Owen.
Do you not have a whetstone?
That's what I'm gonna say. A stone wheel, whetstone, grinding stone. That's what I was looking for. Grinding stone.
Yeah, you'd be able to get that.
Yeah. Gonna spend some time repairing any damages on my weapons. And I wanna make sure the great sword is in the bag of holding, right?
Yes, and you are no longer attuned to it.
Okay.
But he's still cast, right?
Correct.
No, I believe Bill got rid of that for me.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Do we just want to yeet that fucking greatsword into the oblivion then?
No, I
What was that hole? Let's fly back over to that hole with the weird winged skeleton in it and just drop the greatsword on that.
no, I kind
See
of
if it
want to
moves.
keep it, but I don't know what to do with it.
I mean, it's just a cursed greatsword.
I know, but it's like I don't want other people to get cursed.
Is there someone you don't like?
Neil
mean-
or
Still, it's still a weapon. He just give. Oh yeah, let me just throw them a free weapon too. Like,
It's
like,
like
I hate
magical
you, here's a
greatsword.
great
Don't kill me
sword.
with it though. I mean, if you throw it at the bottom of the freaking infested river with leeches and shit like that, I don't think someone's gonna go for it. So,
An undead skeleton will rise with an OP sword.
I mean, I don't think it was that OP.
What's his name? Godfrey.
Sir Gwilym Godfrey.
Oh fuck you! The one that does 4d6 extra fucking damage.
Yeah, he's just gonna come out of nowhere.
May you
And
rest in
bite me.
peace, you beautiful, disastrous soul.
Uh, yeah, if I throw this great sword at Godfrey, he's gonna appear. Do you want to fight a Godfrey? I don't want to fight a Godfrey.
you guys are just no fun. Who's Godfrey?
Easy.
Oh, Win doesn't know.
Bill's the only one left that remembers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Bill told me the story about Godfrey and how strong he was.
Yeah, he was incredible.
Weak. Weak.
Oh, jeez.
I don't want to fight. I wanna fight
Enoch
him.
could have kicked his ass.
Anyway, I'm going to leave the buckets and the rain catcher outside the mountain
Okay.
to catch as much rainwater as possible.
I'm gonna just stay completely outside the mansion, transfer 4 hours, and then keep guard. Make sure there's nothing flying or crawling or coming in a massive
Oh, so
waters.
cool.
Make a perception check.
Oh, shit. Did Leo actually cure the Tyrannosaurus? The Tyrannosaurus, son of the Triceratops?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm gonna say
Right.
yes.
okay. Because if we didn't, I would have gone all the way back up. They'd be like, "Hey, yo, can I get some of that tea?"
Alrighty. It's a pretty peaceful night. You're able to see Leo for a little bit, and then you're actually there when he casts the mansion and goes in. And you see him down one of the Triceratops and push it in the door, and then do the next one, push it in the door.
I'm sorry, but the way he said down is like, I just think of Leo just punching a
The
Tyrannosaurus.
club just
I'm just like, dude, okay, that one's down. Let's go.
does it as close to the door as possible so the ghost can grab it and just drag it in.
I almost see him like with a leash trying to get the too big dog, trying to pull it from it when it doesn't want to go.
And
The
just
thing
like,
is, he's probably so small in comparison.
it's like when you give a kid a lead for like a massive big dog and it's just like, ah!
Yes, 100%. I still love the fact that he got him a pet flying monkey that's as big as him.
Now we go the heck to sleep.
Yep. You guys all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yay!
And Vil, you lose another hit point.
Not woo.
Not yay.
You are, however, not haunted by nightmares this evening.
Oh,
Something about this place, Phil.
Small enthusiastic, yay. Not optimistic, yay.
Yeah, optimistic.
It just makes me think of Monty Python all the way down. And there was much rejoicing. Yay!
You should have been with us at Barovia.
Trust me, I wish I had instead of what I was dealing with.
So many opportunities to make Monty Python jokes.
yeah.
I mean, the very first night is just literally bring out your dead.
Yes. That module though.
No lie, I want to play it again. I should find a group to play it again.
If you have. Yep, don't worry, I'm on it.
All right, so we took a
So kill
long
some
one.
wizards.
I'll say before bed, all I would do is make sure, check in with Bonnie, see if she's okay, all that stuff. See how the shop's doing.
Okay. She will let you know that the shop is actually starting to pick up, and production has begun on. It was Pepperbox that you left, right?
Yes.
Productions have begun on Pepperbox, as well as enough contracts have come in over the last few days that you guys are seeing positive.
Nice.
Yeah, I should probably check in on the Xanthar gang as well.
I can do it as many times as I want.
Yeah. What do you ask Amagra?
Let's see. Pretty much an update on the current situation, and if anyone like got a hint on Nylor.
Oh, I just remember something else. Almagro says, business is best it's been. Blackstaff's connections are phenomenal. And the squid is still on the loose. No sightings.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Owen, Bonnie does tell you that, according to Durnan, there were a couple of peculiar individuals that were asking about you and Vil at the tavern. You're muted.
I will ask her what they look like.
She said it was a lizard man and a bugbear.
Oh, so Sid and Reed are in town. Okay. I will thank her for that information and tell her if she sees them again to let them know where I am. They can be trusted.
Okay.
I will see if Vil's sleeping actually as well.
Vil's just in her room, like carving away at some pieces of wood.
Then I will tell her about this information that I just found out about Sid and Reed.
Wait, they're in Waterdeep?
Yep.
That's great. I'll have to go visit them at some point once all of this is over.
Let's fix you first.
But what if I don't get a chance to?
Let's try to fix you first.
But I could just go there right now.
I don't even know if they're still at the shop. I have Bonnie. Hold on. Bonnie, let me know as soon as you see them again, and I will let Vil know.
Yeah, I can do that. They're probably. He told them that you opened a shop, so they'll probably come.
All right. As soon as I hear from them again, Vil, I will let you know. I promise.
Thank you.
Then I'll go back to bed.
The evening passes without issue.
All right, let's kill some bitches.
Indeed. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
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 To anybody that's paying attention, my left eye has a star in it now.
It has a star.
Yeah.
Does it hypnotize me if I look into it?
Definitely.
Are you
I feel that
okay?
hypnotized.
Sorry?
Is there anything special? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do we have to cut it out?
Wait, what? What are you on about?
Why'd your eyes suddenly change?
What do you mean?
I hold up a mirror.
You look different.
Whoa. Guys, I look great. Why's my eye done that? Why's my eye done that?
That's
If
what
that
we're
seems
at.
like weird shit, just tell us and we'll cut it out.
Thank you for the offer. I mean, it's not doing anything.
Are you
Well,
sure?
Yeah. Feels normal. Everything seems fine.
Everything's awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Maybe it's because you met a god.
You know what? That could well be it. I mean, it does look a lot like a similar Mistra.
well,
The goddess of magic.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you follow her?
Not religiously, but yeah. Most
I
of
guess
us
by
pretty much
default, right? You cast magic, so.
yeah, pretty much all business follow her. But not like religious devotee to her, but yeah.
Well, maybe she can stop you from teleporting in and out all the time.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
no.
you know. Anyway, I know like an eye patch.
And if it's her fault that you landed on top of me, that's fucked up.
I'll tell her she's got good aim.
Okay. Pull out a knife, I'm gonna cut that eyeball.
Stay back, you foul beast.
Just wait till he falls asleep at night.
Roll such good stealth, you won't even know I cut it out.
I'm not sure it was that.
Alright, yeah, let's go kill some wizards.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
I've got my anti-wizard spells. Pardon me.
All right. Either way, boom.
And we're there. There was no problems. We're in front of all the wizards. Let's get going.
We kill
I
them
am
all.
muted. I was talking.
Damn it. Not as easy.
Nope. Alright, so how are you guys getting there?
are we gonna use the polymorph technique?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Me and Leo can probably more start with. I think it should take like 2 trips. It's like 30 miles. So if we push them to get 15 miles, and then we'll rest for an hour, and then we'll do it again. Then we should arrive.
Sounds solid.
Off we go then.
Alright. So, yeah, he will use his 2 highest spell slots doing this. Get. Who's not rolled very much? Onyx. Roll me a d20.
D20. All right.
Okay.
Oof.
Just wanted to check. So, you guys' trip goes without any problem. I will mark off the 2 spell slots on Leo. And you guys, I think it's 1 apiece for the 2 of you. Is that what you're doing?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Trip is rather uneventful.
Nice. Oh, everybody. By the way, I grabbed Did it rain much last night? At all?
Yeah, a bit. It pretty much constantly rains.
Alright, then everybody would have like filled up their water skins.
Yep.
And would have had plenty of water. Cool. Right. What do we see, I guess?
Alright. Probably should have got y'all's token set up over here. You guys are approaching from the northeast. As you guys come in overhead, you guys see on the edge of the river itself a large garden. It's overrun at this point. You can definitely tell that at some point in history this place was probably magnificent to look upon. But now it's overrun with vegetation, and you see a number of like 6 foot tall stork-like birds in the area.
Oh, let's go down before things get attacked.
Bill squawks at.
I don't know, it's still a bird.
Yeah.
Bill, you're an Eric Cochran, not a Ken Coon. There's a difference.
She's just having fun. She tries to make a squawking noise.
Can you fly? Well, you like that?
No.
No.
Okay, I wouldn't push you off the quest.
But if you did cast fly on yourself, no one would tell the difference.
She
This is
doesn't
true.
have it prepared.
Alright, let's go. Let's land a little bit away, and then we'll sneak up. No point of running into a bunch of wizards that are going to cast spells at us.
Nope.
We should also space out so we don't all get hit by a fireball or a lightning bolt or something.
Yeah.
Bunch up as close together.
I mean, I'm fine. I'll dodge it. It's the rest of you.
That's
No, I just want to make sure I heard what you were saying.
Right.
Bunching you guys all together to put onto the map.
As we're coming in for a landing, I'm gonna say to Onyx. So seeing as you like riding stuff all the time, like you always want to be on top of a mount. Do you want a horse?
Leo can make one.
Okay.
He has a griffin, right? Why didn't you write that?
Yeah, you got a griffin with you.
Yeah. Well, Leo's on the Griffin right now.
I mean, we should probably leave Leo here to protect the Triceratops, right?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Oh boy.
Does that have dynamic lighting on, or you guys see everything?
It's
does.
like half and half.
Okay.
Well, no, it's got dynamic light on. It's just obviously we can see stuff.
It is daylight, we just can't see in the buildings.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Let's spread out and stealth our ways up there.
Bill flips her hood up.
Stealth, yes.
All right. So
Yes. Stealth,
yeah,
my
this
specialty.
is raised, and obviously lots of it is walled in. You guys are coming in from the forest part of it to the north.
You just need to find a flower.
A black flower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Black orchid.
Yeah.
Okay, so seeing as we're here, I'm going to cast Mage Armor. Probably would have done that a little bit sooner, but that's fine.
Do we see any entrances from the sky?
Let's see. There seems to be, I think it's 3 closed off buildings. So there's a balcony right here. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. There's a balcony right here. stairways leading up into this place, and then the 2 towers on the backside. And Quran, definitely you'd be able to tell, even at a passing glance, that this one is more structurally sound than this one.
How tall is this stuff?
That is 20 feet.
20 feet? I can jump it.
Just eat yourself over the wall.
You cheat?
Maybe we can try. Or we could get the Triceratops to come wander up, and we can use that to stand on it and jump over.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yep, the super stealth
Right.
Triceratops.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not going to be stealthy.
Yeah. Or we could try and climb the tree. It looks like the roots goes to the ground.
Alright, I mean,
Bunch
okay.
of lizardmen stuck together.
I mean, I got a really, okay, I got a really, really, possibly very good solution for this. Why don't we just make the super stealthy guy even more stealthy, and he just goes and wanders around and looks for it?
Are you gonna turn them invisible?
Yes.
What am I supposed to do if I get in trouble?
Well, I'll just link all our minds.
I mean, to be fair, I can run stupidly fast, but...
Yeah, I'll link all our minds. So, bing, couple minutes, all our minds are linked, right? And then I'll just make you invisible, like with greater invisibility, so you can still attack if you need to and remain invisible.
And then you guys are just going to
And
bolt in if something happens?
yeah, we can just chill out here for a little bit, and then anything happens. Like, you can constantly talk to us. So if you say, okay, there's a bunch of people on the front, don't go to the front, or there's a bunch of people hiding in one room, you're good to come in. You know, you can say whatever. You could assess the situation because you're super duper stealthy.
How long
If you
does
have
greater
to-
invisibility last?
It's a minute, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just. I have 55 speed, so I guess I can move pretty fast with all my
Yeah.
dashes, but that means I got to dash around a lot of fucking areas.
That's fine. You can just run around real quick, have a look. I mean, you're super stealthy, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, but if I stealth, I have to move at half speed.
Yeah, but you
Otherwise, I'm just.
can, that's fine, but you can dash.
I'd be fair, my footsteps don't make any noise with my boots, but.
Exactly. So you're invisible, you don't make any noise. Bob's your uncle, run around that, find the thing.
Come back here.
Okay, well, let's do it. Okay, let's get up over the wall or whatever. Or close to over the wall and then cast on me, so that way we're as close as possible.
Yeah, we'll do that. And then you literally just run around. If you put any problems, I'll count down as well, and I can count in your head if you want to, or I can just tell you a certain amount of seconds. So you don't even need to worry about that. I'll just be counting, right? And as soon as you get to like 15 or 20 seconds, or whatever, I'll let you know, so you have plenty of time to either jump on the wall or whatever, you know.
Alright, well, let's just go down here and I'll check this building first, I guess.
Alright,
Someone
cool.
can just throw me over the wall.
Yeah, just grab him and just toss him.
5 foot wood elf just yeet over a wall.
How much do you weigh? It doesn't matter. 20 strength.
Alright, boom.
Fucking hell. Alright, well, stealth, I guess.
And all our minds are linked. We can all talk to each other. Cool.
Ooh, that was a close one, wasn't it?
Yeah, you almost got spotted.
That was a 2.
Jesus Christ.
I just wanted to make sure you guys understand that that was a 2 that he rolled on the first one.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, just yeet me over into the water. I don't know how deep it is, but I got my Mariner's armor anyway. So I can swim.
Right. As you go over the wall into the water is about 10 foot deep.
Okay, we're good to that. No, I do have to swim, but...
There are lots of... well, make me a perception check. Before I give everything away, just make sure you have the number. Yeah,
That was also a 2.
nicely done. There are a number of statues in this area. Several of them are broken. They vary in size. There's probably 2 to 3 larger than life statues, and probably a dozen real to life size.
Interesting. I hope these all aren't golems. That'd be unfortunate. I'm gonna just get out of the water, creep up here, check the door for traps.
Make me investigation.
This is fucking. This minute isn't long enough.
I'm counting.
It is not trapped. It is not locked.
I will open it slowly then. While being as invisible and stealthy as possible.
6 seconds.
Right. Make me another perception check. Okay. There is a woman reclined on a divan that's on a raised platform in the center of the room. She is in a tattered white dress with a veil covering her face.
Fucking undead.
Banshee.
Probably.
What?
I'm
Banshee.
just. I'm just saying these things.
Merrier.
I'm creeping in. I'm gonna creep in and start checking the place for a black orchid.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make me another stealth check. Fantastic.
12 seconds.
As you're looking around the area, you do see a potted plant, or a pot, beside the divan with a black flower.
I'm gonna just creep up and just yoink that and put it in my bag of holding.
And, yeah, she is like dismissively waving her hand over it, sort of like
Fuck.
she's playing to a song in her head.
I light up my weapon. It's a bonus action. This is so dumb. I'm gonna tell everybody that there's a woman in here, and I'm gonna just prod her in the back with my weapon, and be like, "Don't move, or we need this to plant," and then we'll leave.
You're gonna threaten her? Okay.
She says, "Oh, my beloved, we have company."
Oh Jesus!
Jenga! Jenga!
Can I just snatch the fucking plant and leave?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab it and just run. Dash, dash, dash. Oh, wow, run, dash, dash.
She's going to make an opportunity attack to grab you at disadvantage. Oh,
No,
I don't have a.
forfeit.
What?
Oh no, I was just talking to myself.
Oh, this is a crap roll.
Yeah, 18 seconds, by the way.
Yeah, so she, as you grab the flower, she like reaches for your wrist, but your wrist is no longer there.
I'm out, and then I'm not gonna be able to get over this wall, which is a problem. Oh, this is a problem. Actually, I'm up here, right? Can I
Yeah,
walk like here,
Yeah.
and then just jump off?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna bounce and jump off there. And be like, "Don't leave! Don't leave! Don't leave!"
24 seconds, by the way.
I can get back to the Triceratops and polymorph him so we can leave.
As you guys are fleeing, you hear a. Well, Karan, you hear first, like a thrumming sound over the forest.
Oh, crap.
I
And
pull
And
out
to get out of
sword
the
shield and be like, Kron, what did you do?
I told you there was a lady in there. I stole a plant, and now she's angry. And she
It
said
is-
something about a beloved, so I'm pretty sure she wasn't alone.
It is the right plant, right?
I don't. It's a black plant. Was it ever described to us in detail?
Nope.
Do you know plants?
I mean, I have. Yeah,
Okay.
I can make a survival check to make sure it's the right one.
Nature
I
check.
think we should before we leave.
Nature, I can do that too.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Pretty sure. Um, all right. As you guys are running towards the Triceratops, and Leo left behind, you see huge shadows over the forest moving into position.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Like like in front of us, behind us, like
Like in front of you, they're coming from the north, headed south over the Triceratops, and the shadows are over the Triceratops before you guys get there.
okay, yeah. Simon Leo start polymorphing.
36 seconds, by the way.
Drop the fucking spell on polymorph, bro.
All right. As you guys go underneath the shadows, and Leo casts a spell that does not activate, and Karan, you become visible.
I haven't dropped it yet.
Does my sword go out as well? I'm guessing.
Yep.
Crap.
Most of you have experienced this before. You guys are currently in an anti-magic field under the shadow.
Wait.
As you guys look up, there are two enormous airships lowering into position over the Triceratops.
What is going on?
It's like we have to murder the old-fashioned way.
2 airships. I look back at the garden, like, and then look back up, like, what is this?
I'm gonna throw the plant to Simon, and then I'm gonna start stealthing
As I
away.
shoot the plant, is it the right plant?
Make a nature check. Yes.
Alright,
Told you.
don't worry, guys. It's the right plant. We don't have to get back in.
Good, we just have to get out.
Yeah, I put the plant in my bag.
Right. The airships are about 75 feet overhead.
That close? Wow.
Yeah, they are lowering down into the canopy as they're casting this. The anti-magic field's coming off of them. Get all of you to make perception checks.
Perception check, my strongest. I got an 11. An 18.
Oof.
No, it was.
Nice.
Simon doesn't see the airships.
I'm too busy looking at the plant.
Yeah. All right. Oh, damn. I was hoping Fury would roll higher. You're not able to make out the people on deck, but Vil, Onyx, and Karan, you see a dozen people on each of the ships, in like the flanking position over you. You guys are basically between the two ships, and you see a row of a dozen people on each side with firearms aiming down at you.
Firearms? Oh man, I
Yes.
don't see this. Damn it.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm taking cover and hiding.
Bill is going to move as quick as possible out of the shadows.
I'm gonna jump in a bush as fast as possible and stealth.
And you hear a. Let's hang on. I gotta check something real quick. Let's see. You hear sort of a gruff feminine voice call out, sort of echoing over it. It sort of sounds like kind of like a PA system type of thing, and very staticky. It says, "This can be easy. Hand over the halfling, and nobody has to get hurt."
I surrender.
Wait, I like
Wait.
once they say halfling, my shoulder drop. Like, wait, you're not after the flower? You're after Leo?
And that's where we're gonna leave off. Um, uh, actually, I will give one more little cliffhanger here. Onyx, you recognize this voice
Oh no!
as belonging to Topaz.
Oh no! Well, at least it's Topaz. Jeez. Alright, then instead of me saying that last part, I will just look up at the airship wide eyed, like realizing what I'm about to get into. Oh, that's gonna be fun. You were waiting to drop that, weren't you?
Oh
You're
yes.
just. It's like you were planning this whole entire session to be like, okay, I need to get this in and this in and that in.
Yep. I actually had a pretty good fight set up for Nangalore, and you guys avoided it. That's awesome.
Nope, just dip bait.
Just noped it out. So yeah, this is going to be real interesting because I was hoping to drain you guys of some resources before this, but we'll see.
I'm just gonna
Nothing
fireball that
that we-
airship. I'm gonna fireball that airship.
Oh yes, please do by all means. Just don't even wait for them to like give us a warning shot. Just do it immediately.
Bill's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
cloud kill
Save us
ready.
trouble.
Fucking Jesus.
Just
Bill's
That's
got
our lightning
cloud
bolts.
kill ready.
Just bring them down. I'll kill them all in the jungle. It's fine.
yeah, bring the airship down. They're gonna take damage from the fall damage, and any survivors, don't worry. I'm just gonna just take care of it.
Don't worry. Reverse gravity that airship. Reverse gravity that airship.
All right. So the rest of you, other than Fuhrer and me, staying anonymous.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't.
Yeah.
All right, Fuhrer, take it away.
I'm Fuertar. I stream at twitch.tv/Fuertar. Very not as much as usual, but work has been crazy. But I also have a YouTube channel, which I'm trying to get 100 subscribers so I can get my named URL in there. But if you go to my Twitch channel, you can get all that information. So that's pretty much it for me. I run D&D on Mondays and Wednesdays usually. Mondays is currently Waterdeep. We're finishing that up pretty soon. And Wednesdays is currently Curse of Strahd until we can meet in person again.
Sounds good. And I am JL Holloway from Holloway's Hideaway. And you guys can find me here, obviously, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sundays. And on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Central, I am on Lazy Bones TV playing a Shadra-Fan mechanic in an Edge of Empire game. I'm looking to add some more content. I've got a new computer set up, so hopefully I can get some games in soon. You guys can find me at Hall Hideaway. And thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you later. Everybody be safe.
Yes.